it's Doug here at fingersonthefrets.com, and today we're going to work on Scarborough Fair, the arrangement that Simon and Garfunkel put together. Obviously this is for solo guitar. I would consider this maybe like a advanced, basic, or intermediate level piece. I believe they also put it on the 7th fret when they sang the tune, so if you can capo this anywhere you want. It brightens it up, it sounds real nice, but the sheet music and the PDF file that you can download is just open position, so feel free to capo if you want to. Okay, first shape. The easiest thing to think about is take a C chord and just run that up a whole step. Okay, then release the 3rd finger, and now you've got what's considered E minor 9 over A, and it sounds like this. All the fingerings are marked in the margins there. Then put the 3rd finger back down, and it's as if it's a C chord, but it's actually, they're calling it E minor 9 over D, so that's what we're going to call it too. Same picking pattern. Now measure 3, shoot that down to an actual C position, but all you need is the 3rd finger. The other ones are open. And that's the first 3 measures, which is basically his little intro. Okay, now where it says Vamp, this is like a little 2-chord figure that they kind of keep rolling along here, so it kind of goes like this. The 2nd finger is my anchor to the guitar. I'm going to keep going F sharp down to E, F sharp down to E, back and forth, and it's this little shape that we started with, but then it's an A sus2. So this would be A major, you lift up the pinky, it's called A sus2. I'll do it again. Okay, so that kind of runs through, that's the Vamp section. The next measure, where it starts on the verse, it's A minor, no big deal there, just follow the melody, now to a G, and now this time you're going to play an A with the 1st finger, and the reason I do that is because we're going to shoot into that Vamp section right here, right after that. So for instance, it sounds like this. So because it's a solo guitar arrangement, I have to every time I play the melody, that's great, but then when there's a break in the melody, I want to keep some music going on in the background. So I want to remind the listener, hey, you know, this little Vamp section is still sort of going on, or should be going on, in your head, you know what I mean? So and you can play that little background part quieter than the melody. Would make sense, you know. Then, next measure. Now it says C chord, but you know, I found in rehearsing this that I don't even need the whole C chord. I need a C, an open G, and an open E. Then the pinky comes down on the G note on the top string. So even though the chord box might generate an actual chord, sometimes you only need some of the open notes in there, so just, you know, be efficient and put down only what you need. Now this is A minor, and I'm going to bar that with the 1st finger up here and do a banjo roll. Okay, then little finger comes back to the G, 2 notes, and that's sort of like a D, but there's no finger here. If you want to put the whole chord down, you certainly could, but I just play it like that, and then back to the Vamp. Now right there's the A sus2, and now most people would just go up there to that 4th finger and hit that, which would be okay, but the very next thing I have to do is this. So what I did was go, I just put my little, oh I'm sorry, I did want the 1st finger up there, I'm sorry. So what I'm saying is this, I'm going to put the bar down before I actually need to strum the whole chord. Bar goes down, then I hit that single note by itself, then it's already there. So I'll try it again. like that. But your other option is to go, and you'd have to switch in between there, and that might be dangerous. So, okay, so there we go. Then, the note hits again. Now we've got the C. Now this time you do have to put all the notes in. Now this time it's a C, G over B, A minor, standard stuff. Probably my favorite part, besides the intro right there, that you could probably hammer on or something like that. I pick them because I want that accenting. You know, and then A sus2. Same thing with the G, and now an E minor. Now on the next measure, it's two A's, and then I immediately want to go back into that vamp, so I'll put that with the first finger. It allows me to move here quicker. Verse 2. So you can hear now, if you hear the actual recording with Simon and Garfunkel, they put these little counter melodies in there. You know, one guy sings and somebody else sings like a little counter melody. And so I tried to capture that in here very, you know, primitively on the guitar for us, because it is only a basic intermediate arrangement, but it still captures some of that essence, you know. For instance. Again, it's basically that A chord there that whole time, but 3 opens here. It's not really that hard to look at, but what I'm trying to do is let those open notes ring as much as I can, and then have that melody kind of sit underneath it. So, okay, then finally. Now again, we've got that A minor shape, but this time I'm only playing interval of a 6 there. Okay, so let me back up here. So same part of the song, but I arranged it differently. We've got, it's not really that hard, it's just a D and an A, and then a full bar, and that's a C chord, but I'm only going to play the bar, C, and then an E and a G, and then I release that to a D and a G, and now this is standard stuff here. C, G over B, A minor, this is the same, this is the same, E minor, then back to the okay, so there you go. Scarborough Fair. Nice little playable arrangement. Get some reverb on your amp or something to make it sound like you're in a cathedral or something like that. It'll be really nice. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and don't forget you can download all the lessons or join the website fingersonthefrets.com, and I hope to see you real soon. Thanks.